All right, my red and yellow group, this is for you. Today we learned all about theme. So the directions for your independent work are to read the following fable, and you have to drag the pink dot over to the correct answer. So there's two answers here. What is the main theme or lesson of the fable? If you lie, people may not believe you, even when you tell the truth. Or the shepherd felt bad that the wolf chased away the sheep. So one of those is the correct answer. Now here's the story. The boy who cried wolf. There once was a young shepherd who looked after the village sheep. Sitting out in the field with nothing to do, he grew bored. For fun, he decided to trick the people of the village. "Help! Wolf!" he cried. "A wolf is chasing the sheep." The villagers came rushing to see what was wrong, but the shepherd only laughed. "I fooled you," he said. "There is no wolf." 2 days in a row, the shepherd boy cried, "Wolf! Wolf!" Then he laughed when the villagers came running. On the third day, the shepherd was watching the sheep on a hill, and a hungry wolf appeared. The wolf began to chase the sheep. "Help, wolf!" the boy cried. This time, the villagers did not believe him, and no one came. The wolf chased the sheep away, and the boy sat and cried. Later, the villagers discovered that all the sheep were really gone. So now, after you think about it, pause this video and drag the dot over to which one you believe is the correct theme. And pause the video here, and then I'm going to read the next two stories. All right, here is Little Red Riding Hood. So what is the main theme or lesson of this fairy tale? Always listen to your parents or never go anywhere alone. So let's read the story together. Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother sent her to her grandmother's house with a basket of bread. She warned her daughter to go straight there and not talk to strangers. Along the way, Little Red Riding Hood met a wolf. "Where are you headed?" the wolf asked. "To grandmother's house," said Little Red Riding Hood, forgetting her mother's warning. "She lives in the first house in the village." The clever wolf hurried to grandmother's house and gobbled her up. He put on her clothes and got into bed. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the house and knocked. "Come in," said the wolf in a high voice. Little Red Riding Hood saw that something was strange. "Grandmother, what big teeth you have," she said. "All the better to eat you with," the wolf said, and he gobbled Little Red Riding Hood right up. So what do you think the main theme is of that story? To always listen to your parents or to never go anywhere alone? Think of where you want to drag the dot, and you can pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and read the next story. The Fox and the Grapes. So the question is, what is the main theme or lesson of the fable? Sometimes fruit is sour, not sweet, or people pretend they don't want things they can't have. The Fox and the Grapes. A fox one day spotted a beautiful bunch of ripe grapes hanging from a vine. The grapes seemed ready to burst with juice. The fox's mouth watered, and he gazed longingly at them. The bunch hung up high, far out of the fox's reach. He tried to jump and grab it. The first time he jumped, he was still far away. So he walked off a short distance and took a running leap. But he fell short once more. Again and again he tried, but he simply could not reach the grapes. After a long time, he sat down and looked at the grapes in anger. "What a fool I am," he said. "I am wearing myself out, and for what? This is just a bunch of terrible, sour grapes." And away he walked with his nose in the air. So, what do you think the main theme of this story was? Sometimes fruit is not sour, or people pretend they don't want things they can't have. Good luck.